Alright, this week I'd like to talk to you about artifacts. So let's just jump right into a map. I've whipped up a quick random map here, nothing particularly special about it. We'll jump right on in. Alright, so first thing you're going to notice, there are these artifacts on the map. There's these things here with this F and an M and a C. You can collect these for collection's sake, or you can pick them up in a mission because they give you special abilities. So I'm going to demonstrate at least one of those special abilities. So on this map we have some emitters scattered around here, and they're very near some of these artifacts. So I'm going to drop down my command nodes into positions that they may not stay in, because I want to collect these artifacts while the collecting is good. This map allows me to do that. Not all maps would, of course. So let's just go ahead and plan out and begin the mission here. It's going to be a little tight, particularly over here. But about to forget one. We need to pick him up. All right, we've got those. Now I'm going to pause the game now. Those artifacts give us these special abilities. These artifacts represent technology from battles that happened many millennia ago, and the civilizations that came before us in this time developed very expensive and rare technology that allowed them to put special weapons and artifacts inside containers that the creeper wouldn't recognize as technology and therefore wouldn't attack it. So they've survived the test of time and the creeper assaults. So you might imagine they put very important things in them. In particular, they put the weapons of mass destruction of their day in there, things which would damage the creeper in very powerful and meaningful ways. There are freeze, mass, and convert weapons. I'm only going to demonstrate one. I'm going to save the other two for you to discover after the game is released. But I'm going to demonstrate freeze. So I may pick up this mass and convert artifact, but I won't use them. Anyway, let's use freeze. Now I've got a problem here because this emitter is going to overflow this plane, and I'd like to keep this high ground if I could. So what I'm going to do is fire a freeze weapon at it. I'm going to abandon this ground here, and I'm going to build out some more energy infrastructure because we're going to try to hold on to this hill. Alright, let's resume the game. Freeze does exactly what you might think. Everything within it every enemy within it, I should say, gets frozen. So lest I waste this valuable time, I best get busy building some blasters here. So any enemy that's within this, an emitter or runner's nest, a spore tower, they won't emit. Creeper also can't flow. So you can see I'm firing at it now. Let's just zoom on down here, but it's frozen. So let's take advantage of this opportunity and get a nullifier built. And redeploy here, and go ahead and start building a mortar. Now it only lasts so long, so I've got about 10 seconds left. I've got 4 of these. I'm going to wait to the last minute here and then fire another one down to keep that freeze effect in play there. Okay, so while that's going, we're going to need plenty of energy. So take this opportunity to also move weapons up here and destroy this creeper while it's not moving, while it's kind of a sitting target. So you could use these freeze fields to lock up an arbitrarily large amount of creeper that's contained within its radius. You can use it to stop runners, stop spore towers from firing. A number of things like that. You can also use it to stop your own anti-creeper from flowing. And just as anything within it can't move, you can also use it as a very powerful shield, because creeper can't flow into it either. Of course, all good things end. It's only good for 60 seconds. Okay, anyway, let's get busy here. Now, I have neglected my guy down here to the southeast. Let's not get too forgetful. This base down here is going to play an important role. So let's get some energy built up. And yes, we have a runner over here, a runner nest. He's in a very weak position though, so what I'm going to do is build over there and take him out. Now, just a little too far there for that connection. I'm going to build a kind of a pipeline over here to pick up this ore, because this northern leg isn't threatened, at least not right now. It's up on high ground. And let's get our forge built, because one of the purposes of this base down here in the lower right hand corner is to power these totems, because we're going to use some of those some of the upgrades we can get from that. Alright, now I've got 3 of these freeze weapons left. I mean, I could use it right here and take this guy out. The freeze weapons also suspend the growth of digitalis as well, so I could drop it down and nullify him without issue. But I'd like to save those for an assault down here. So I'm gonna take this emitter out kind of in an old-fashioned way, if at all possible. Now, I do know that energy is going to be in demand here. Energy is always in demand, so it's a safe bet. So let's just drop some reactors here. I'll go ahead and pick up that artifact, but I won't use it. I'm going to restrain. It could come in quite handy, but I'm going to hold off. Those few runners that got out are a real annoyance right now, but hopefully they'll be taken care of as we progress. I'm going to go ahead there and drop down some reactors. And I was waiting on 50 because I want to put that into a fire rate upgrade. Make these pulse cannons fire a little faster and become a little more effective against this digitalis. Alright, we're in the negative energy territory down here. We have a surplus in our southern base though, so let's go ahead and link up those networks so they share energy. Okay, that's better, and continue to invest in energy there just a bit, and I'm also going to invest in energy storage. I'm going to upgrade the total energy storage, as you can see in these meters at the top. In times of plenty, I want to store it up. All right, so let's bring a few more weapons to bear. Check on our southern front down here just to make sure nothing weird's going on. We don't want any creeper running down these digitalis paths and sneaking in our base like it is right here. I'm not interested in pushing an assault from that position, at least not in this playthrough, but I do want to defend against any encroachment of enemy forces, so that's important. Okay, so I think we can take him down now. Okay, now I know I'm gonna need a couple guppies and a few bombers and some strafers, because I want to demonstrate an assault technique using this freeze weapon. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to demonstrate it. I don't always pull it off. It can be a little bit tricky, but if it works, it's beautiful. Running tight on energy again. I am building a lot of things and arming a lot of things all at once here, so that hopefully will relieve itself here momentarily. Well, let's go ahead and throw down a few more reactors there, though. Things are finishing with their building. Alright. And let's build those there. And see if we can take over this power zone. That's why I built this little group here. Okay, our guppies are armed, our strafers are armed, our bombers are armed, and our new reactors will come online momentarily. We took out this emitter. That's good. We've got a lot to do here. We've got a lot of upgrades to apply. Let's go ahead and upgrade our range and our move speed and maybe our fire rate again, and then put the rest there in energy storage. Alright, good. There we go. So I'll put that pulse cannon there and let him sort of lay down some heavy fire. And everybody's fine down here, at least for now. It's kind of creeping up on me there, so I'll put down another defense. Pipeline is routing ore back over to us, so everything looks good. So time for me to stop delaying and move forward and into a more aggressive posture, because I'd really love it if these runners were no longer running. They just love stunning forward units. Okay, good. We've clipped off this branch of digitalis over here, so it can wither away now. All of this digitalis actually up here is being supplied by these emitters. So let's move on down, and let's try that technique I was talking about. What I'm going to do is, let me pause it and explain here. I'm going to launch a freeze weapon at directly on top of this emitter. It will freeze all of the creeper and the digitalis around it. I'm going to send in my strafers to clear out an area for my guppies to land, and then I'm going to build a nullifier right next to that emitter. A forward assault like that, or a remote guppy assault, is not new to people who've watched some of the videos before, but what is new is the ability to do it in a really heavily defended area like that. So let's go ahead and we'll fire the freeze weapon, and then let's make sure we carve out a place to land. We'll do that with those three, and I'm going to let the other one just circle in a general area. Okay, we are locked down. Creeper's thicker there than I had anticipated. They're working on it. Still no space. Okay, now there's space now, I bet. Yeah, that's where I can put the nullifier. And okay, Guppy can go right next to him. And the other Guppy down in case we run out of juice. Alright, they've done their job. I'm going to redeploy them into a circle strafe pattern. 10 seconds left on that freeze weapon, so I need to deploy another one. Let's do that now. Alright, get that nullifier built, and I believe it's going to build without incident. I'm going to drop in some anti-creeper before the freeze effect finalizes. Bring in some fresh weapons and just see how much of this stuff I can get rid of before the freeze effect falls. Alright, here it goes. Pop. Our anti-creeper gave us a little bit of a buffer. In fact, let's go here and those weapons are I'm hesitating. I could fire this freeze effect, but I don't have to, not yet. These double guppies, the strafers, in kind of a combat air patrol pattern, they're managing to hold the area on their own. So let's get brave and pull some more down. I don't care so much about this back creeper. It's thin and fading. It's this forward emitter here. Now, I've still got one freeze effect left. I could just add insult to injury here, even though I've effectively old school capped this guy just with regular weapons. Let's take care of him that way. It's all locked down. Notice I put a relay on a power zone there to get a super long distance connection, and just because it's there, I'm going to go ahead and pick up that artifact, but as I said earlier, I won't use it. I'll resist. Let's bring all our weapons down here because this is where they are needed. Because the nullifier's not going to quite make it before the freeze thaws, but no problem. Surrounding anti-creeper plus weapons, they'll take care of business. Alright, There we go. Thanks for watching.